But I found a flaw in my plan. There's a lot of development that's coming.
Honestly, you're undercharging.
The biggest issue that I'm finding thus far, tiring, but also tremendous. I've just had an email from James Watts' personal assistant.
That's why I remember you. You're the only person who brought something really different.
I've just had a mare. Little things like this go a long way.
To have this as a, just go and use that, is a really nice thing.
We manually reply to all the comments. This will be life-changing.
Can I quote this? This will be life-changing.
If you're new here, this is the road to 1,000 users where me and James are trying to get our new platform, Rupert, a 24/7 social media assistant to help you manage your comment section, to 1,000 users by the end of 2025. This series is going to document the highs, lows and realities of building a tech startup after James sold his previous 2 companies to focus solely on Rupert.
Hello everybody, it's another day of building Rupert to 1,000 users by the end of the year. Good week last week, just pressing on, a few things going on in the background which are not ideal, which has taken my eyes off the ball a little bit, but we continue and we move on. This week is a lot of following up with people that are at the free trial stage and also those that have said they want a free trial but haven't yet actually gone in and logged in and created or connected their account. We also had a really good lead generation week, so I think one day we managed to get 5 new users, but I found a flaw in my plan. Although people are creating an account, what they're not doing is connecting their pages. Is that because they don't know how to? Is it because they're on their mobile when they see the ad and they then need to go to their desktop to then obviously connect and use Rupert? I'm not overly concerned that that's going to be an issue longer term, but it's a bottleneck in my funnel right now, so I just need to address that. And also those that have connected, some of the authorization keys within Meta have slightly changed. So Pure Sport, who connected their account last week, I saw that not many comments were coming through, so quickly checked it with the developers and we found a slight issue, so we just need to do some work around on that one. Also had 2 investor meetings last week, one on Friday with a couple of angels in the Warwickshire area. Went really well. We seem to be a little bit early for them, but there's no harm in having these conversations. It's really kind of them to give me their time actually, which is great. So I have got a call at 2 p.m. with someone and I can't say who just yet, but could be very interesting. Just had 2 more partners signed up. I've been following up people that have said they want to be partners but haven't actually filled in the track desk information. So Callum at CB Social and also the guys at the Influence Room, Alex and Tanya there as well. 2 really good partners. I'm being very selective. I want Rupert to be seen as a successful brand for everyone, but I don't want it to be our partners for partners' sake. So I'm putting it down to 30 partners at the start. But what I also want to do is bring the partners and also the users of Rupert all together, maybe do an event in the summer. That is my morning update on a Monday. I've got 2 hours before my big call, but I'm not saying who it's with. It's 2 minutes to 1. This is an agency who want to see Rupert. I'll be able to use for them, also their clients. Now there is a bit of a caveat with this meeting, is that the guy is also one of the co-founders of House of Unicorns. I hope it goes really well.
Honestly, you're undercharging.
Oh, I know, Oliver, I'm fully aware of that. But what do you reckon then?
I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's really smart. I think, is there a beta or is there an access that we can have to have a look at it? We've got a known of clients, but there is actually one client in particular, which is why this was top of mind, who is looking to do more of their social, organic management in-house. To have this as a, just go and use that, is a really nice thing.
They can create an account in less than 68 seconds and connect their page and they'll be flying.
Because I think it's actually really useful. I think we use a lot of platforms, as you probably did, and they're very expensive and sometimes shit, but this seems pretty simple. I think this is really smart, so I'll send it on to some brands because we're working with a few that could definitely do with this.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, lovely to meet you, mate, and I'll send that over to you now.
Nice one. Well done, dude. Speak
soon. Cheers, pal. Take care. I have just logged on to see that the only user that ever left Rupert has come back on. I think it was just an issue. Someone's obviously cancelled it by accident, but they thought they were using it from October. Obviously we're on March, so annoyingly we've lost a little bit of revenue. They only paid £49 a month, so it's a couple £100. But what's amazing is that they've come back and realised they weren't paying for it and then saw the value and quickly paid for it again. Our churn rate is now that. Now I'm on my way home just to look at the bottlenecks within our own funnel. Every stage from when people click our ads to obviously go through and hopefully become a customer, there's probably 5, 6, maybe 7 steps they need to take where they could fall off. And I want to know where our bottlenecks are. The biggest issue that I'm finding thus far are people are creating an account, but what they haven't then done is go and connect their pages. So I'm not overly concerned, but what I need to do is how do I get people from their mobile onto their desktop? So I've just got home and I've just had an email from James Watts' personal assistant, who is going to discuss Rupert with James and hopefully give the free trial a go. How cool is that? It's good, isn't it? I've just gone onto my calendar and saw ping, someone's accepting a meeting invite. James Watts PA, who was booked in a call for tomorrow at 9:45 for me to show them and demo Rupert. Come on! Pure sport. I got an email from Daniel after our call and he said, I'm sending you something in the post. It's really kind of them to do this. Oh wow. Look at all the gear Daniel has sent. Daniel didn't have to do that at all. It's really kind. Little things like this go a long way. Daniel, thank you very, very much. Legend. So I've had a really good day today. I had 9 referrals, like the pure sport stuff as well. And I've just realised it's premium bonds where you get to know if you won anything now. Because it's been a really good day, I reckon I could have won something. So, I've won something. Won 25 quid. 10 to 11. Tuesday has been a very long day. Tiring, but also tremendous. Quick food, then to bed, because tomorrow I've got the call with personal assistant of James Watts, so I need to have a bit of a shave, look a little bit respectable. Wish me luck. So there's a couple of ways you can respond. You can click on here and you can respond manually, or you can use the AI response. So you can respond in, at the moment, five different ways. So it might be comical, seal the deal, which is salesy, awareness, trying to get them into a conversation, customer service, or savage scribe. Savage scribe is like Ryanair. This person's asking a question, and again, if you click generate response, in less than a second, that will generate a unique response answering that person's question.
Amazing. Wow.
So rather than having to think about a response,
Yes.
it just takes a second. Now you can, if you want to, see that I'm manually amending it. But again, in terms of time, if you were to respond to comments, this is going to take.
Oh, this is so much easier. Wow, this is really great. Like currently, like James's personal brand, like we manually reply to all the comments. Like all the, like any of the replies that that you see.
How many do you respond to?
A lot. A lot.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I do that manually. Like 15 minutes every few hours and just go through all the comments.
So from your perspective, having something like Rupert.
Oh, this will be life-changing. This will be amazing.
Can I quote this? This will be life-changing. So you like it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think
Good.
So other than James's personal branding, I think it would be helpful for somebody at BrewDog to connect with you too. I think it would be worthwhile for him to have a chat with you and see if this is something that BrewDog may one day want to use.
Yeah.
Because they get some nasty stuff too. like I said, like we've been managing it manually and it has been a pain. So this would be a game changer for sure.
Amazing. Yeah, brilliant. Well, thank you for your time and I will speak to you soon.
Thank you.
Cheers, Britney. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
So that went well. So this time next week, we'll find out if James wants to use Rupert. Good. I've got my LinkedIn Live. I'm not prepared for it.
After this, Nick, James and I recorded some content for new Rupert ads. So Nick and I filmed some videos and then James and Nick recorded some podcast style conversations for me to edit into ads. So I then started working on making those into proper videos, which will hopefully get us some more traction from Meta.
It's time to jump on a call with an agency who's got a real issue with comments. Well, it's 3:07. This is the question. How long do you wait? When you've booked in a meeting with someone, they've accepted it, how long do you wait? I'm coming up to 3:10. Oh no, he's messaged me saying he's on a Zoom link. Fucking hell.
Hi, James.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, if you could send us a trial link, that'd be grand, and probably just connect one account, just see how we go and see how it looks. But I like the sound of it. I think I've got a feeling that quite a few would go for it. I can see it work quite well for quite a few clients. So yeah, I'll certainly pass it on to a few who I know have got major problems with it at the moment. Amazing, thank you very much.
Tom, man, nice to meet you, mate. We'll take care. So he's going to try it and see how he gets on. I've just had a really good call with Rob, the developer, and I didn't record anything. We've just basically gone through all of the tickets that are due, some that we've put for future work, some that are to schedule today. We've got a couple of bugs, and also we've got a quote on a couple of things. All good, because it means the platform's getting better. Yeah, still a lot to do, a lot to do. Also had a meeting with Charlotte from Tribe, who is ex-Rant and Rave, who might be coming on as a bit of an advisor because she's worked in SaaS businesses before. Had a meeting with Ollie at Farah Digital. Top man. He's coming on as another partner, which is great. Yeah, there you go. So sorry I didn't record that, everyone. And I'm sorry, Michael, that I didn't record that. Sorry, I'm not perfect. Car packed. And we're ready to go. We are going to Saucony or Saucony, whichever one it is, Forest to run a race today with the legend that is Paul Alban. That's not going to fit, so I need to put that down here. Just for context, I feel absolutely horrendous today. So I shouldn't really be running, but I'm going to persist because I'm an idiot. Had some really good news last night. One of the free trials from America, Lola Blankets, they emailed to say that they're going to continue using Rupert. They came from actually the emails that TC9 did, which is brilliant. We got our first conversion from that, so great. I also had a big call with Rob, which you just seen, but just a reflection on that. There's a lot of development that's coming. I'm going to actually speak to a few customers first to see if they want the new features, especially the filtering. I think it's a no-brainer, but again, what I'm very conscious of at the moment is me just going gun-ho and doing it without actually talking to the customers and getting their feedback, which is something that I need to realise I need to stop doing and just do it. In terms of the goal, there's two goals. We want to hit 1,000 users this year, which is what you're watching, road to 1,000 users. And then secondly, I want to get to 5,000 users by the end of year 5. So that's there are North Stars. They're quite big goals, especially this year. I'm not too worried about the 5-year one, weirdly. I believe that once I get the paid ads working, I figure out those bottlenecks and I figure out what my CAC is, my cost per acquisition. Once I know that, and also I know the lifetime value of a customer, I can really start upping my spend, because I'll know when I'll start getting that revenue back and that return on ad spend. So yeah, good week this week. Next week is absolutely rams. Next week, absolutely rams, which is good. I just need some of these to start paying off now, especially things like BrewDog. Hopefully I can get a call over there. So yeah, good old week.
James then ran his race. There's Paul Alban there, shout out. He did say he did about 40k, which is apparently poor for him, but it sounds pretty good to me. And then he was back to daddy duties to round out the week.